My goal is to make the crowd smile.
40,000 people, the largest ever for the X Games.
Will we see something that's never, ever been landed on dirt?
Everybody is out of the seats waiting for Brian Deegan.
Rockstar status, just don't even know what to do with myself.
He wants it, and he wants to do it
This is the best feeling I've ever had in my life.
And I am so stoked to be here at the X Games.
In 10 years, the sport has gone from non-existent to one of the biggest in the U.S.
Everything has just gone so fast. X Games is growing so fast with Moto. I just kind of feel bad for the other sports. I'm just glad I'm riding a dirt bike. That's all I have to say.
I remember watching X Games, when I was like 14, 15, and years later, I'm a part of it. People see me kind of as like a veteran of X Games, man. It's crazy.
I thought there was no chance I was ever doing X Games.
It's so much fun. I regret not doing it years ago.
Oh my God! Did you see that?
Are we that old? We've been here for 10 years?
No, I went to my first X Games literally a kid. I didn't have my driver's license yet. Everyone was saying that I shouldn't do it. It's going to ruin my racing career. And I was really fortunate to have a family that just said, you know what, let's go have fun. There's always a job in construction, if you blow it doing freestyle.
First time ever Supermoto in X Games. Oh, this is huge.
Yeah!
Everyone out here is a show-off. That's what we like to do. That's why we got into this thing.
Tommy Claus is the man.
If you are not standing up at home, I would get off the couch. The world is watching. Everybody in this house is now standing up and cheering on the 199.
Oh! How many times can you find the Holy Grail in one building?
My dudes and bros, welcome to a special edition of Classics. This is the celebration of 10 years of freestyle moto at the X Games. And there really wouldn't be any moto at X Games without a little band of brothers called the Mulisha. The general, to my right, Brian Deegan and his tribe.
All the boys representing here at the compound in the backyard. Wouldn't be X without Mulisha. Mulisha wouldn't be where it is without X.
At what moment did you realize that freestyle moto was going to take over the X Games? What was the pivotal point for you where you're like, this is going to be here to stay?
The very first year in '99. Everyone, once the bike started up, everyone ran from everything that they were watching. They just ran right over us, and it was just practice. And that then you just kind of realized this is going to be a big deal at X Games for sure.
There's the evil, and then there was the good. A young man by the name of Travis. What has Travis done for the Mulisha and vice versa for you guys to build this thing?
Pastrana, dude, you gotta respect the dude. He lays it down. It's probably one of the gnarliest dudes, period, dude. The guy jumps out of airplanes without parachutes, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
No, like, he has earned our respect over the years, for sure. But he's still a competitor, and we still want to beat him, dude. That's it.
Here's Travis, dating all the way back to '99 and setting off this whole thing.
Hi, my name's Travis Pastrana. I'm 15 years old. I like motorcycles. Yeah, I've had 18 broken bones and 8 surgeries in the past 4 years. Want to go riding?
Yeah, look at the Indian there with the Superman C-Crab. That is it. That is the stuff right there. Listen to that bike pinned at all times. It's a chainsaw between his legs. Look at that. There it is, a rodeo air. Our number 1 qualifier for the first round, Travis Pastrana. Wait a minute. Hit rewind, somebody. Travis Pastrana, boom, backflip, X Games Summer, San Francisco, 99, mister. Our sport is going through the roof.
I gotta see the replay on that second.
Grounded for life.
No! What was that? Travis putting together combos no one ever thought could be done. Judges are like scratching their head. They don't even know how to score this stuff.
I just won!
Travis Pastrana has never, I repeat, never been defeated in a freestyle moto competition.
He looks like he's having fun on the motorcycle.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, right here, right now, once again, the undefeated king of freestyle motocross and X Games gold medalist, Travis Pastrana. It is time for the icon himself, 199, the madman on the factory Suzuki, Travis Pastrana. With 40,000 people watching him, he is in the lead. But it is time for Travis Pastrana, who admits he has the willingness and stupidity to try anything on a motorcycle.
Oh, Pastrana flipping out of the gate. Oh, Travis Pastrana upping the ante on the flips, going to the 80-foot ramp jump, dropping into the stadium. He's seen the 360, and now that was a weak combination from Travis. It looked like he locked up. So one of the biggest tricks we've seen so far, and then a combo that didn't go so well for him.
The crowd obviously is behind Travis. Everyone loves him, but remember, the judges score this event. He has great tricks. That was just a heel clicker backflip on that last jump. He has to be smooth on all his other jumps.
I want to point out he didn't click his heels. Nate Adams was clicking cleanly. Travis Pastrana flipping everything, but we know that the 360 is possible. We know Travis Pastrana has been working on it. Will he throw it down? That is the question here. He's got 90 seconds. We've already seen Deegan. We've seen him pull the backflip. We've seen him pull the 360. He's nervous. This guy has lots of X Games gold. He's always winning competitions. Let's see what he's got here. He's slowing down. He's making the turn. Will we see the 360 from Pastrana? Travis Pastrana went for the 360. Like Brian Deegan, time is out. We gotta ask, how will the judges score it? The red flag is waving. This one will not count for Pastrana. He's going for the bonus section. And he pulls it off. Gets a little squirrely into the wall. He didn't want to get punked by the master of the dark side.
I am grinding my teeth and I have goosebumps witnessing the madness known as freestyle motocross, and 40,000 people, the largest ever fan base for the X Games, have just watched Travis Pastrana do really stupid things and pull it off safely. Look at this crowd, people. There is only one rider left in this competition here at the X Games, and it is the Godfather himself, Mike Metzger, the only man to ever successfully nail a backflip within the confines of an FMX course. What are they thinking?
Man, Metzger's going to be so scared out of his mind right now if that's possible for Mike Metzger. He's going out and he's going to go try a backflip over the 80-foot gap. This is insane.
Insane is right. Metzger getting it started with the cliffhanger to no footer. Huge extension on the sideways Superman. Metzger looking to take down Bartram, who's your leader with the 91.67. We saw Kenny do a backflip. Metzger can do the backflip off the ramp. Will he do it off the dirt kicker?
I was at Metzger's house when he was busting the backflip for the ESPN cameras. He said, you know, Jerry, I've done more freestyle Moto X in the past 2 months than I have done in my whole career.
Yeah, Metz, nice rock solid. The one thing I want to point out about Metz, over this whole event of freestyle, he has the backflip, but he hasn't been relying on it. He's been nailing solid runs, lots of tricks, lots of new tricks. Mike Metzger is on his game of freestyle motocross.
Everyone has been so focused on the backflip, they haven't really seen all the tricks that he's done, the innovation. Mike Metzger's made up so many moves.
All right, under 30 seconds. It looks like he's thinking about it. Travis, here we go. Backflip number 1. Will he do it again?
Wow, that was a perfect backflip. Here he goes.
Oh my gosh!
That was history. The crowd goes wild.
Oh my God! Mike Metzger is a lunatic. Score. Mike Metzger just stopped not only his first medal at X Games, but his first gold medal at X Games.
People of the planet Earth, you have just witnessed double backflip, back to back. First hit, 45 feet. Second hit, 80 feet. The confidence, the timing, and the talent. Mike Metzger has been riding motorcycles for 23 years. Think of the confidence. Double backflip. backflips. That is totally insane, not normal.
That was a throwback, 2002 Metzger with the back-to-back backflips, never seen before, especially to dirt. What was it about it? What made that so particularly hard?
He flipped off a popper ramp and he was in first, clicked second in the air, and then flipped off a dirt lip, which no one...
85 feet.
Yeah, it was big.
No, no one was even flipping the popper
yet. So he went 80 foot and on a dirt lip right off the bat.
That'd be gnarly now to do that because a popper flips so much different than a dirt hit. And to do that like in a detour and then be upside down and click it second in the air and then go for a mellow dirt lip, that'd still be pretty gnarly. Land it like butter too. Yeah, exactly.
Like it was nothing. That shot from the handlebars too was so sick. It wasn't too much before that Carey Hart was just putting it on the line to get the backflip itself done and out the window. What does Carey Hart's overall sacrifice mean to the sport, mean to you guys?
Well, when he did it first at Gravity Games, he almost pulled it. I think that was huge.
Opened everyone's
That was
eyes.
pretty much the first backflip that was landed, even though it wasn't.
And then when he tried it again at X Games,
Hand ripped off.
sacrificed his body.
That was before the ramp. Hart was trying to flip the wall.
Oh,
Right.
It was the step
cliff
up,
jump.
so it was that's pretty brilliant.
right
Yeah,
out of
he
his
so it's
hand,
a steep lip, ripped it off. So and then he came back a year later and hit it off the popper ramp, stuck it. And then I think, yeah, we were all like,
They're already doing flip
now.
tricks by now.
Yeah, so I think we all knew it was time to flip.
Is what happens when you bail out an aborted backflip attempt by Carey Hart. Painful. Let's just jump out of a window 4 stories. This is Carey Hart's first jump. He's building the drama. He didn't jump rounds 1 and 2. Cameron, what's he thinking? He doesn't get more than 1 jump. He skipped his first 2 rounds. Maybe you wanted to hold the trick. Metzger sets the first place with a 95. There's a 3-way time for second. Carey Hart did not even go off either ramp in practice. Rolling down slow. We're looking for a backflip, ladies and gentlemen. Carey Hart has just kicked the demon off his back. That started when he was the first man to ever land a backflip on a dirt bike in an FMX comp. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Metzger down there congratulating him. We're all happy for Carey Hart. Reason being, he brought the backflip to a 250. Carey Hart has, as Jerry said, exercised a demon.
There's no sport at X Games with more risk, more consequences than freestyle moto. Nobody knows that more than the only guy to compete at every single X Games where we've had moto, the leader of the Metal Mulisha, Brian Deegan.
Right on.
When you think back to that and look at all those slams, what's that like for you?
Actually, in my sport, if you're not pushing the limits, you're not gonna win. So the bottom line is we had to set a standard. And I try to ride, obviously above my skill level at times and crashed a lot and broke a lot of bones, but you know, it's hard to look back and see all that and not cringe, you know. Every year, freestyle motocross steps up, and I think the general public are like, where can it go now? And every year it's something more, you know, the backflip, the double backflip. It's like the sport keeps growing every year, and it grows at a fast rate, you know, and that leaves a lot of victims trying to hang, and a lot of dudes who can't hang and retire, so it's a gnarly sport.
You won a bucket of medals at X Games, had some amazing performances. I'm gonna let you pick the year that you want to show that defines the Deegster for the people.
If I had to pick a year, it'd definitely be 03, and that was the year I came out strong, ready to battle, laid it all down on the line, and it all paid off, you know, and it came down between me and Pastrana, which couldn't be a better guy to battle against. Yeah. That's like, me and him, the perfect battle, and it went down, man. It was a good year in 03.
All right, let's watch it. In the Coliseum, no less.
The Minister of Defense for the Metal Mulisha is in LA now, Brian Deegan.
Time is winding, time is out. Not sure if this can count. Is he gonna bust something new, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, Deegan! He landed a 360! Oh my gosh!
Brian Deegan has just landed the first 360 on a motorcycle ever in competition.
tell you, I've never done that on dirt, and there's no better place than here in front of this crowd to either crash or go big.
Everybody is out of the seats waiting for Brian Deegan.
He's claiming he's going right to it. He's riding his backup bike, his first bike seized in practice.
Cameron, but that was a perfect execution of a brand new trick. It has only been pulled twice in competition. Travis Pastrana did it, Brian Deegan did it, but that was absolutely picture perfect.
It's so unbelievable how perfectly Brian Deegan pulled that. In freestyle, he's a little sketchy, a little under-rotated. Look at the commitment. He is upside down throwing a 360. We've talked about it before. What is it? Is it a 360 flip? Is it a corked out three? Is it a rodeo variation? It's amazing is what it is, and if I gotta say right now, that is something that's gonna not only put him on top, but it could put him on the gold medal. Everybody is gonna have to chase Brian Deegan from here on out. From high above, the fly cam showing you a backwards motorcycle traveling about 50 feet. That is ridiculous. Brian Deegan is a psychotic.
Look at Deegan, always pumping it up for the fans. Let's just note that Brian Deegan learned that very dangerous trick into a foam pit. A $50,000 foam pit is how he learned it. But you still have to come out here and shake it down. Listen to the crowd, the score is in. 360 for Deegs and a 97.67. After that, we know Deegan is jazzed. He's never short on words. Jamie, get in there and see what Deegan's got to say.
Brian, the second time you've ever pulled that trick off, and it was beautiful. What was the difference tonight?
I think the difference was I learned from my mistakes last night, and you know what? Once, but not twice, and second time's a charm, and guess what? It's all about Metal Mulisha taking over tonight.
How about that score, guys?
How high is too high? Hey, a leap of faith or talent?
Glory don't have to ask.
She knows. Judgment Day is upon us.
Yeah, my name's Mike, and it is preempted by the adjective mad. Mad Mike Jones, the consummate showman.
Oh my God.
What is this? He just went over and put a helmet bag on his head. He just jumped blindfolded.
Oh my
No! Yeah! Bag! Words cannot describe, non ci sono parole. Mad Mike Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, indeed. Those were the days. 2000, little sport called Step Up made its way to X Games. You guys have watched the whole deal. What is it about Step Up that gets people so fired up?
I always wondered, I'm like, for us, step up seems so kind of simple, but yet you land so hard. And then I always wondered, like, it was such a clean-cut competition that there was always a winner. You know, there wasn't a judge, and I just always wondered that has to be why it's so popular. You know?
Yeah.
It's a pretty clear-cut deal. There's no questions asked.
Yeah, not subject to human interpretation. You either clear the bar or you go home.
It definitely takes skills to get over that bar, too. Like, when that bar gets high, like, you're finessing that bike, like, all you can do, you know?
And you can't talk about Step Up without talking about little Tommy C, Tommy Clowers.
He cheats, man.
He cheats. Here's proof.
Here's the man to beat right here. Tommy Clowers has won just about every step-up comp they've had so far over the last year.
He's a man on a mission. He wants to be the gold medalist, and everybody here agrees that he's the man. Tommy the Tomcat Clowers, he has not missed once. 35 feet, folks! Tommy! Oh! They are up. They are ready. Everybody in the house here at X Games. Philly is ready.
That look.
Oh! X Games gold for Clowers!
I think this is my competition, and I'm not ready to give it up.
Tommy Clowers stepping it up. He has won all the gold medals at X Games, and he wants another one here. Yes! Clowers!
Tommy Clowers is the man.
Gold medal for Tommy Clowers. This is his event, and he has proved it once again.
2003 saw Matt Byton come on the scene. He was the man to take down the Tomcat, earning gold at his first X Games. But entered Jeremy McGrath, and history unfolded.
Some of the attention was a little bit undeserved because I'm a rookie at X Games.
I didn't want to be a one-hit wonder, you know, win the first year and lose the second year.
The event as a whole turned around because I was there in the battle with me and Byton.
I just thought the world was over when my shoulder popped out right then. I was like, no, no. It just kind of like slid out like sliding a knife through some butter.
I felt sorry for his shoulder coming out, but as a competitor, I was like, hey.
When I put it back in and I put my leg over the bike, the crowd just went nuts. I couldn't give up.
Listen to the fans getting behind him. I can't believe he's continuing. If not, MC's got the gold. Whoa!
You couldn't have wrote a script that was better than that. It was frustrating because I knew I could make it. The blood's boiling, I'm ready, you're in.
It was really intense.
Oh, here we go. Oh, and the shoulder.
After the second time, it really hit. I couldn't even barely feel my throttle on what I was doing.
Jeremy McGrath has just cleared 33 feet.
At one point, I'm like, I'm gonna win, but the kid has a heart of a lion.
No way!
So all you can do is keep trying because one of us is gonna get it.
Here we go, McGrath trying for the gold by himself, and he's got it over the height. Byton has one shot at this height. We will see what happens.
On the last one there, I was pretty much kind of over it. I was dog tired.
No! McGrath gets the gold in his first ever X Games.
Ready for the start, first time ever Supermoto in X Games. Oh, this is huge.
Hold on, people. Looks like MCO. Rider down.
Right off. Several down. Big pileup coming into the first left-hander. And Bostrom continues to catch him. Bostrom right on the tail now of Eddie Seal's bike with one to go. White flag comes out. Bostrom working Seal every way he can now. They're coming to the key area for both of them. They are both better on the pavement. Up at the top of the hill and on the pavement, Seal gets it back and forth.
Loses traction. Look at this. Bostrom going to the inside.
Oh!
Seal.
And Seal totally loses it. Bostrom goes to the lead. Seal comes back at him now. But on the final lap, it may be just too much to make up. Unchallenged at this point. He's got it, and he knows it. Bostrom takes the goal. Doug Henry is the top seed, and Doug Henry on the 27th lap has resumed the lead.
He looks dominating right now, and he's on quest for a championship.
One more lap to go.
There's no leg.
Listen to the crowd. Time to stop, savor, and win for Henry. Catching and passing Ward. That's the goal. Let me tell you, that pass is going to be tough. It'll be one more lap to go for Burkhardt. This is do or die time, so where do you pick your move? Because once you commit to it, you really got a problem catching back up.
It's going to be right on his tail, right on his back tire as they come back into the stadium. Watch for a Supercross block pass, possibly.
On the final lap, they're nose to tail as they come back onto the dirt for the final time. The crowd cheers them both on. Slower rider just ahead. Ward heads for the final left-hander. Couple of jumps and then a right-hander. Will he hold him off? Will this other rider figure into it? Jeff Ward looking so good. And they go for the line. They go for it nearly side by side. Ward's won it. Jeff Ward takes the gold. Burkhardt the silver. What a race.
I couldn't believe I held on. I'm too old for this, but this may be the last opportunity I have to win a gold medal in the X Games, and I'm pretty pumped.
And Jeff Ward hold on. Whoa, not with mistakes like that. Boy, you see Burkhardt come roaring back at that. He saw that error and then went right for the hole.
Burkhardt went so hard, he actually lifted the front wheel off the ground. So look at this. He's charging. This is what we talked about. He is now going to push Jeff Ward harder than Ward has ever been pushed in his life. This is the move for Burkhardt.
There he goes for the lead. Exactly what we is Ricky Carmichael, 48 Supercross wins, and we're ready to start. It'll be 12 laps when they drop that gate.
Look at that.
Look at Ricky.
Shot out of that gate, didn't he?
Carmichael takes the lead. Chad Reed is right there. I'm sure when Ricky Carmichael dreamed up this event, he dreamed this part too.
Yeah, he did. Heck yeah, with getting the whole shot and being out in front. And you know, Ricky just made a little mistake over here in the rhythm section. Came up short on the final 3 there. Can't be having any of that or Chad's gonna be right on him.
Reed is not letting Ricky pull away.
No, he's not.
Oh, this is good. Here goes your leader, Carmichael.
Reed's losing a little bit to Carmichael here. Carmichael doing the normal, getting out in front and taking it to these guys.
We are in the main. Brand new event making its debut, Moto X Racing at X Games. And the guy who thought it all up and promoted it and argued for it and pushed everybody for it is now in the lead.
Ricky was the favorite coming into this race. Whether it's his design or not, the guy's incredible racer. Ricky's been unbelievable in this race.
And Ricky laying down a huge flat whip there on the backside of the course. The fans are loving it.
What a show he has put on here. Oh, yeah.
Woo. Nice whip from Carmichael.
And there it is. Ricky Carmichael has won the first ever Moto X Racing event at X Games.
He led it from start to finish exactly how he wanted to.
About damn time. You know, X Games had the Moto X Racing, and now the Moto X World Championships. It's finally giving Moto X Racing the credit that it deserves, and I'm glad to see it in this whole deal of X Games, because it is an extreme. By no means it's not freestyle, but it's very competitive, and it needs to be all together. You know, it's a motorcycle, and I'm glad to see it all lumped into one deal.
In April, Ricky Carmichael went from the track to the sky, dominating part 1 of Step Up at the Navy Moto X World Championship. And at times, it looked like RC would never come down. Fortunately for RC, come down hard he did in part 2. That left the door open for Ronnie Renner and Matt Biden. Biden coming away with the golden helmet. And Ricky came away with a bloody chin, but he'll be back at X Games this summer. Give it another go.
Ricky Carmichael, the greatest of all time, taking one for the team straight to the chin. That's how bad he wanted to win at the World Championships in Step Up. Sam Asakela here with Brian Deegan. Deegan, you compete in Step Up. What does it mean to the sport to have Ricky Carmichael in the mix now?
I think it's awesome that Carmichael's riding Step Up, because it gives us, as competitors, a chance to beat him. And he's the best in the world, and just shows you how far X Games has come with Carmichael and involved in Step Up. And you can tell he wants to win. That's just the way he is, and he doesn't like to lose, and he's willing to get smashed over it if he doesn't win. You know?
Oh, guaranteed he's going to come in blazing at X Games 14.
Next, freestyle progression so insane you have to see it to believe it. And even after we show you, you probably won't believe it.
Never won gold at X. Travis Pastrana has always been his kryptonite. Comes out with the can 75 foot and the no-hander flip. Travis watching on. Let's see. I don't know if he's running into a jump where he's going to get the 360 within time. Remember, he only has 90 seconds. Oh my God! There it is! Adams throwing the 360. He throws the 360 after he throws the backflip. That's unbelievable. Only 3 riders have ever done it. Nate Adams has earned the gold medal. The bridesmaid finally becomes the bride.
So guys, we just saw Nate beat Travis with 360. Where tricks have gone to now, it doesn't even seem to make any sense when you got 360s, varials, double backflips. But I want you guys' opinion. Which of those 3 variations are harder? The 360, double backflip, or the new genre of body varials?
Man, it's hard to say. Double backflips, that's on a whole different level, I think. 360s aren't easy.
If you come in under rotate, that thing's just smacking you right to the ground and you're getting KO'd.
The body varials, they're all different, so it's kind of hard to say.
I'd say the 360 is probably, and a double backflip's way gnarlier, but at the same time, look how long the 360's been out, and there's only been like 2 people that even do it still.
Well, in 2004, the body varial at X Games was born. A dude by the name of CC, Chuck Carruthers. That was a big night for the sport for a lot of people. What did you guys make of that night?
It was definitely gnarly, but you ain't ever gonna see him do it again.
That was it? One-trick pony?
I've seen him try it plenty of times, and I don't really see it happening again.
That's the thing about best trick, though. You can get the guy who's like, every dog has his day and come out and wing it and win a medal and walk away and have a good bar story for the rest of his life. Is the bottom line.
Well, that dude's name is definitely Chuck Carruthers. Here's a look back at 2004.
Well, we've seen big tricks already in the competition. Ox leads it with the seat grab backflip. Will we see something that's never, ever been landed on dirt before? Let's listen to the crowd and watch as Chuck goes for history. Chuck Carruthers, gone big. They're going absolutely bananas here in the Staples Center, as they should. We talked about the low-ish score for Cargola. All right, you guys, I told you to tighten up the seatbelts. Look at Chuck miss the grab, coming back and hold his composure. Watch it again. The right hand misses the grab hole as he comes back around, but he holds it together, gets his hand in, gets back on the bike. Oh, off the 45-footer, he's lucky to get back on the bike, and he is now sidelined with Jamie Little.
Well, Chuck Carruthers has been dreaming about this moment since the beginning of the year. You've sacrificed your body. How did you know you could make it a reality?
I can do anything I put my heart to. I worked so hard at this trick. It's taken me out 3 times. I knew I was taking it tonight. I dreamed exactly how I was gonna do it. A little bobble in the landing, it was all in my dream. Identical. I just knew it.
How does this rate as one of the moments in your life?
This is the best feeling I've ever had in my life. And all you guys are here to experience with me, I just can't explain it.
Cameron, we're making dreams a reality here in Moto X Best Trick. We've been hearing all these rumors that Travis is gonna go for something huge. Body armor on Trav, all signs point to a double. Are we gonna see it?
The problem is if you crash, you die. Well, not die, but you're not gonna be happy about it. So Dad, it's okay. Mom, stop crying. They're a little nervous. My family's just a little bit nervous.
Mom, I love you if anything goes wrong. I'm just out here to live my life and have fun. How do you say that to your mom, Trav?
I love you, Mom. Thanks for sticking with me. Dad, too. No, it's, you know, I feel really confident about it. It's just if it goes wrong, it goes really wrong. So we'll see.
Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. His game plan is to go for the double backflip. It is time for history. If you are not standing up at home, I would get off the couch. Every rider in the house is watching. The world is watching as Travis Pastrana, everybody in this house, is now standing up and cheering on the 199. Go, Travis! History books, Sal Masekela saluting the double arms over the head. Congratulations from Brian Deegan.
gold medalist from the vert, Chad Kagi, watching from the top of the vert ramp in awe. And ladies and gentlemen, we have just been blown away one more time. If this is not a perfect 100, I don't know what is. Let's please see it again.
Off the ramp, it's kicked up to 69 degrees. It's 48 feet out, and this is perfect. I didn't think I was going to land.
It doesn't get any better. Look how hard he pulls off the back of the motorcycle. One flip completely around. He still has the head arced backwards. Total commitment. Not one bit of doubt. Travis Pastrana just earned his first gold in 4 events. He will try for gold in here at the X Games. I will not doubt him in any of them after seeing that. Wow, 199 bringing the big stick to X Games 12.
Look at the power off the top of this ramp. He sees the landing. He knows he has to go around one more time. But what is really incredible about this trick is when he comes down and puts both wheels on the dirt at the same time. Right there.
You at home, I'm sure you cannot believe it. Jamie Little, this guy is unbelievable.
Travis, unbelievable. It's been 4 years only since the first backflip was pulled, and now here Travis Pastrana raising the bar. Travis, how did you pull that off, and how did you have the confidence to know you would ride away on 2 wheels?
Pure luck, absolutely. And these guys cheer me on. You guys rule. Man, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. I know my mom was crying all afternoon. And I tell you what, I've never felt this before. Well, racing Colin McRae is really close to this.
He's talking about rally car tomorrow. Travis, but how do you compare this trick to everything else you've done?
To pull the double backflip off here, I promised myself after the first time I did it that I would never do it again. And
you succumb to the pressure.
Here we are at X Games 12, and this is an awesome feeling, and it shouldn't have worked, and I hope I never do it again, but
woohoo! History in the making. You've heard so much about Debbie Pastrana, his mom. Debbie, what is going through your mind right now?
I'm just speechless. I'm so proud of Travis, and I know there's a God because he was with him the whole time. And as a mom, everyone's like, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. But you know, as a mom, you just worry so much. And Travis said earlier, Mom, no matter what happens, I love you and I'm having fun in my life. And I'm like, okay, that wasn't too comforting. But I know if he feels secure doing something, he's going to do it, and I have to support him doing it, which is not always easy with Travis.
It's a happy ending, Cameron, to an unbelievable story, a double backflip. Everybody's okay. What a night.
Ronnie Renner has brought the 4-stroke motorcycle.
I think he's at a huge advantage.
I know Jeremy McGrath doesn't want to lose the Deegs here. Oh, and
Oh, man.
Let's see if he can get over 33 feet.
Wow.
Oh!
Wow, he's caught. That's
great for
that could possibly be a winner.
Woo!
Wow.
Game on! Last shot for Deegan. Oh. Let's see if Bike Tank can do it. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie Renner has just done it. He has taken home his first ever gold medal at the X Games.
I think Adam Jones has the new tricks to pull through and win this, but Nate Adams has got the skill and the experience of winning gold medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, he does not have a gold in freestyle competition X Games. He's a Shaolin backflip. How gnarly is that?
That's awesome. He innovated that trick right before X Games.
Adam Jones going into the cliffhanger flip. Yeah!
Jones is having a smooth run, landed all the landings perfect.
He wants the crowd involved. The red flag is waving. 94.40 for Adam Jones. Oh! The fourth medal for Adam Jones, his first ever X Games gold. The pressure time is on. Scott Murray has arrived. And he landed on dirt on the biggest stage in the world. He's wearing dark sunglasses and an iPod. Here we go. He doesn't have the glasses on. Good news is he is up and moving around. Kyle Loza, another first-timer X Games, bringing
with Lowe's win in 2007, pretty much think we're seeing a new shift after the first 10 years at X. Now we're in our next 10 years at X, and we got a new event with Worlds. What did you guys make of World Moto Championships? Everybody had a little different part, so how do you think Speed and Style will be at X Games?
I think it'll be good. Hopefully Renner won't be in it.
I think it's probably going to be like the new event everyone's probably going to train for.
The new hype event, you know.
How about your boy Nate? Double gold domination.
It wasn't domination. He got both of those handed to him, too.
Really?
Was robbed. I'm going to come trade you my helmet for your helmet.
That trick was kind of weird, too. I think a couple people got robbed.
Yeah,
like Bill
killed it, I
got
thought.
fifth or something for doing no-handed 360s. Killed like 360s.
Lowe's doesn't even backflip, but he came out with something new, body varial, and
it's definitely gnarly.
It's new. It's gnarly. None of us are doing it, so obviously, you know, it's hard to do. The dude came out, and it's new, and I think he deserves to win here pretty soon when he lands that trick, you know.
Well, I gotta say, out of all the classics that we've been doing this week, this has been the most fun because you get to really come out, and I think people want to hear what you guys are really thinking about where the sport's at. 10 years, man. Just give yourselves a round of applause. 10 years. Mulisha's only just begun. Moto's only going to get sicker at X Games, and it kicks off July 31st, X Games 14, Los Angeles, California, live on ESPN and ABC in HD. These guys are really good in HD. You should watch them.
This has been a presentation of EXPN, the worldwide leader in action sports.